I can't believe my time in Medellin has already come to an end. A month definitely wasn't enough time, but my Spanish has improved so much. I thought my last 2 weeks here were going to be calm, but boy, was I wrong. First, there was a Comuna tour because my boyfriend was in town for the weekend and he has never been to Medellin. This was my second time visiting Comuna and it's changed so much in a year.
So one is called Chontaduro, the dry one I just talked about, and the other one is Borojo, which is a masterpiece. And you have to taste it, and you have to acknowledge how good that is.
Pero aparte de eso, tiene otros ingredientes que son vitaminas.
And it also has vitamins, so good for you.
¿Le gustó?
Good? Good?
No, it's like a
Ramen?
yeah. What's that?
Chontaduro.
So good. That's this one.
Yeah, see? It has ramen.
Estoy bien. The transformation of this neighborhood is incredible to see, and I love how hip-hop and its elements like graffiti and breakdancing helped in that transformation. My boyfriend and I also went bowling, and in true Medellin fashion, it was so extra there. We went to a fruit market to try some exotic fruit. It's really sour too. And tried out La Botanica Restaurant, which is now one of my faves. Once I was no longer playing tour guide, it was back to Spanish classes.
Sí, Medellín es una ciudad clara. La percepción de seguridad aquí es clara. Porque en general es una ciudad segura, pero puede no serlo. Entonces, como que, no pasa nada. Como puede que nunca te pase nada, puede que un día te pase algo. Sí. Como te puedes perder también, como yo miro a la gente que su teléfono, pues no, y nada, que me diría muy seguro. Y después veo a la gente con su mal. Es una cosa misteriosa. Misteriosa.
I can't believe how much I've improved, but also how far I still have to go. I am really proud of myself though, because I had this idea to do it and actually went through and did it. So if you needed some inspo that it's never too late, let this be it. I don't think I'll ever get tired of moments like this. To be invited as an influencer to events with dream brands I'd love to work with one day. Cali, as you know, is where I spent many childhood summers. So to see it being celebrated and getting recognition is really cool. It was also this moment that I realized how much of a salsera I am. I always thought all Colombians love salsa, but maybe it really is just us from El Pacifico.
Porque mueven la cintura, esa es. Síguelo. Métale.
Because I don't eat pork, I left the event starving. So I headed to try Achiota. It's traditional food from El Pacifico, and the owner was on MasterChef Colombia, so that lets you know how good the food was.
I got it's called an encocada, the camarones, so encocada shrimp. It's kind of like shrimp in a coconut milk. It's just so good. It's hands down the best meal I've had since being here. Like, I may have to bring this back tomorrow. So good.
I'm so mad it took me this long to finally come here because the food slapped, okay? The food in Medellin is so hit or miss, so definitely try this place because you won't regret it. From there, I met up with the Origin and Culture team for an Afro-Medellin City tour they are beginning to offer.
Es el país con mayor cantidad de población desplazada después de Sudán. Es el segundo país en el mundo con más población desplazada. Estamos hablando de alrededor de 3 millones de personas. Esas 3 millones de personas, el 22.5% son personas afrocolombianas. Y el 13% de esos 13 millones son personas afrocolombianas que han sido desplazadas por la violencia o por el conflicto armado.
As a history lover, this tour was amazing. We learned so much about the Black history of Medellin, the years of violence and displacement the city experienced, and stopped by an Afro-Colombian business that has become this safe space for the youth to hang out and chill. My morning started with a tour of the University of Antioquia to learn more about the Afro-Medellin organization. Remember that protest Marianne led for 43 days? It was for this org. They're the only Black student org on campus.
Yo en ese momento no era parte del colectivo, pero yo era una estudiante viviendo en Quito, que está en el colegio. Y me llegué a enterar por redes sociales que estaban haciendo estas actividades. Y fue, wow, espero poder algún día estar en un espacio así. Y hoy estoy aquí y estoy muy feliz de poder seguir replicando ese mensaje y espero que otros puedan seguirlo haciendo.
It was interesting learning about student life, but what really surprised me is that the university is on the verge of closing down. It's one of the few public universities in Medellin, and if it shuts down, it will be detrimental for the students here.
Porque también como que hay muchos grafitis, como tal, digamos que esa es la representación de las luchas sociales que viven los estudiantes día a día, porque realmente es como un poder social. Y sabemos que un poder social es estar en una universidad pública, porque normalmente las personas no tienen acceso fácil a una universidad.
Later that evening, I went to an earring making class by one of my favorite Afro-Colombian brands.
I've done this a lot.
Vamos a contarlo.
Okay.
This was way harder than I thought it would be, especially because my hands kept sweating.
My last twisty turn is what I got. You know, this part was killing me, but I kind of picked it up near the end of it. It wasn't too bad, you know. But this is very hard. very hard. She was telling us it takes me about 10 minutes to do these. This class started around 7:30. It is 8:55. Just to let you know how long it's taking us to do it.
Although it was hard as hell, it was such a fun experience, and now every time I rock this ear cuff, I can say I made it. This is my last night in Medellin. So of course I had to do like a little farewell dinner for myself. I was going to go to, you know, my fan favorite of where did I be going? Relato, but they were fully booked. So I came to a place that my boyfriend and I came to when he was here called El Botánico, and they have this fire pasta called La Trufa Negra. So good. So that's what I'm doing. It's really early. I think it's like 6:30. It's about to be 7 o'clock, so it's quite early for Medellin standards. So yeah, I'm gonna do my little farewell dinner and then go home and pack. And yeah, that's it. Terminé. I really came. I saw, I conquered. I took my Spanish classes. I'm so much more comfortable doing talking in Spanish now. And I think this was a very successful cultural immersion. Definitely think I need to go to Cali next time I do this, so I'm speaking in Spanish 24/7 instead of just like my 2 hours of Spanish class and like if I go out to eat and stuff like that. But I think like being able to go to the doctor and being comfortable and confident enough to speak at the doctor is a really good sign that we're moving on up. So yeah, so it is kind of cool, and I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm trying to think if I have any more reflective notes so that, you know, y'all feel like the vlog is wrapped up. Maybe I should have asked y'all to ask me questions, but y'all know I recorded this months ago, and who knows when this vlog is actually going to go out and be live. But I spoke about Spanish. This month here in Medellin has also, I don't know if it's because I'm in Medellin or just like the timing of everything has been so great in the fact of like, God has something beautiful plans for me next year, and I just gotta be ready so I don't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have been meeting so many people who just, I don't know, I feel like something's brewing, and I need to not be overwhelmed, but I need to be like grounded, strong in my faith, and just like get into it, you know what I'm saying, while also still maintaining to be like with family and with my boyfriend and not just be like in work mode. But next year it's about to go up. I just know it is, you know, and I'm just so excited. If I ever needed a sign to keep going, these 34 days here in Medellin have been that sign. The people I met, the fact that I met two girls who said that they moved to Medellin because of my content just is like a really good sign that behind those numbers there are people, and it's impact over influence all the time. And so I'm just so emotional. But yeah, guys, that's all. See you guys in the next vlog.